That's right, guys. I think Tate is actually going to kill Michael by the end of American Horror Story Apocalypse. Let's talk about it. Hey, YouTubers, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell over by the subscriber button to notify you every single time I upload. Enjoy the video. Okay, so first off, I want to say Michael is the character that I've been thinking over the last couple weeks has the best chance of actually winning this conflict between the witches, the Antichrist, the warlocks, everything that's been building up over the last couple episodes of this season. And first off, the thing is, a lot of people have been bagging on this season recently about all of these flashback episodes, and I have to admit, I wasn't wholly on board last week, but this last episode got me really excited about the future of this series. Let me break it down for what I think is going on. They're going to use the middle 4 episodes of this season to really build up the backstory. You're going to have 2 episodes really building up Coven, the Warlocks, and really connecting it to the 3rd season of the show. And then we're going to have the next 2 episodes, episodes 6 and 7, bringing us back to Murder House and connecting Coven to Murder House, and then using the last 3 episodes of the season to really break down the conflict between Michael and the witches and maybe even some of the remaining warlocks by the end of the season. I don't know whether they're going to stay in that bunker or outpost, but it's going to be pretty epic. If you ask my opinion, I want them to leave the outpost. I want to see more of those roamers, and I want to see some of the zombie action that we were guaranteed last episode. But, that's all up in the air right now. That is way too far away for even us to speculate. So, what if Michael actually wins? Well, I think Michael is going to win because he is going to take out, him and Miss Mead. Everyone is going to take out the Coven, which is maybe even some of the remaining warlocks, in an epic struggle at the very end of the season. But the only person who's actually going to remain alive is that of Mallory. So I had a lot of people in the comment section below in the last review talking about how they don't think Mallory is actually a witch, but she's actually some kind of an angel entity. And this would go a long way in explaining not only her strange abilities and powers that we saw in the last episode, but also Michael's reluctance or apprehension to her when she actually showed her power to him. I mean, he's not afraid of any of the witches, but for whatever reason, he's incredibly fearful of Mallory. So she's been very important in this season, and she's going to have a major prominence at the end of it. So if anyone's going to beat him, it's going to be Mallory. But I don't think it's going to be Mallory solely. I think if anyone's going to beat him, after Michael takes out Madison, after he takes out Cordelia and all the other Coven witches, we're going to come face to face with Mallory, Michael, and none other than Tate. I think that there was a distinct reason they had Tate's character, the Rubber Man, in this outpost, because somehow Tate has escaped the Murder House and he's able to roam freely, although still a spirit, in other places outside of that house. And probably because Michael knew that Tate was his father, because he lived in the Murder House, or he was at least aware of it because of Constance. And after Constance dies, which I think that's going to be explained in the next episode, that's why she's in the Murder House and she's haunting that place just like everything else. As I speculated in my breakdown for episode 6, that she is the only spirit who comes out willingly at the beginning as soon as Madison gets the building, because she just has that personality. And the episode is going to focus primarily on what happened to Michael in his early years and what led him to Mrs. Mead. I think that Constance is going to die, and then Michael is going to understand through Constance, or maybe even Tate himself, who his father is. And because of the abilities that we've already seen him be able to do, he is going to have some sympathy for his father, take him out of the prison that this house has been holding him in this entire time and allowing him to roam free. And that's one of the reasons he's at the outpost, because he knows Michael's actually going to be there. And then after all is said and done, even after Michael has won against the Coven witches, Tate is going to be the one who murders his own son in order to save the world. And Mallory, being the angel she is going to bring back Timothy and Emily in order to be the Adam and Eve characters that actually have to repopulate the earth and starting the whole process over again. That's what I think is going to happen by the ending of this season, and how it's all going to play out. Of course, I mean, there's so many other ways that this could play out, and maybe this isn't the smartest way possible, but Tell me what you think about this in the comment section below. Do you like this idea? Do you not like this idea? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell over by the subscriber button to notify you every single time I upload. And also go down to the description section below and go check out my Twitter account, because I am always there to talk about American Horror Story, the Saw franchise, The Walking Dead, Dragon Ball, any other anime, or just any other thing that you want to talk about in general. I am always up for it, and it's so much easier to contact and communicate through Twitter than it is on YouTube. So I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. It's been real.